Yo, so let's get on with the game. My name is obviously Xtroll. You already know that.
Her
But
room is like a museum.
we're like the second room in the house in. So we're trying to figure out what happened to all the family members, and they tell their stories like in their diaries and stuff. So we're gonna try to figure out what's wrong with Olden, who was born in 1880 and died in 1937.
For 500 years, the finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Dang,
Odin's
that's
daughter
kinda sad.
Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcaside. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
What? So we don't know what happened to Olden? Like in the original,
Edie
like
gave a
when we
big
did
interview
Mom.
about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Like when we did Molly's story, we were supposed to do like a little playthrough of hers, so we don't get that kind of thing from Olden. Well, okay. Man, this room is
Even in her
trippy.
90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace. There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What the fuck? Okay, why would her mom do all this just to tell her something? We better find out later on in the game. Like, why is it so hard to tell you what's wrong with this family?
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
What, does she like... Does she have the family curse too?
I knew
So
Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Calvin, 1950 to 1961. Damn, so he was only like, what, 11 years old when he died? That's kind of fucked up.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did.
Okay. Wait, so I can control the feet?
At Barbara's
Alright.
funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Yep, he's dying. Oh, yep, he's definitely dying. Oh my god. Okay, this is scary me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone help this thing. Just stop worrying, please.
The day he made up his mind.
This nigga swung to his death. He went out like an OG, like seriously.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Ah, that's tough. The last time he was ever measured of height, it was 1961, right before his death. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Yeah, that's honestly, actually kind of tough. I'm thinking about. I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing. All right, I think we're supposed to go out the window again. Oh wait, something to interact with here. Ooh. Man, what is with this freaking mystery house you got? Oh my god. There's so much puzzles and shit in here. Like, what the fuck?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Huh. Has celebrity in your
Edie's father,
family?
Odin, built the original house.
Now all these pictures. Alright, forget it. Wait, how the hell would you... How would no one notice that there is a secret room in their house? Like... Okay,
Growing
so...
up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Okay, so Odin built this house, but obviously for his ancestors, because this shit is getting me trippy. I'm sorry if I don't mention what is being told by the main character, but like I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Like, did her mother plan this, or like what the hell is going on? Like, why are there so many mysteries and bullshit around her house, and how come she's not questioning it even a tad bit?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she
hold up.
she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Yo, why you play Michael Myers' weed song? Yo, y'all ain't slick. That's a copyright, nigga. John
And
Carpenter
imagine
need to sue you.
burst.
John Carpenter, what are you doing? Wait, is he still alive?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
It rattled and grew still.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I'm just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out. Then was something to remember.
Barb, have you seen my other crush?
And she was still home when she fell asleep watching the picture show. Hours later.
Barbara! Walter? What's going on up there? Ah! Okay, coming up. But this isn't fixed. It's dead.
See? What? Okay, I mean, some game mad over that. That's not really a big deal. I'm just saying, that's some heavy copyright there. I just hope my channel doesn't get copyrighted if I were to upload this.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hooker, and was speechless. It was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. as the hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet. Vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Yo, this guy getting me tripping on.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Man, if you don't get this Tales of the Crypt rip-off comic book off my... Alright, you know what?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
So no one really knows what happened to Barbara? She just magically disappeared? Alright. Oh, rotten cake. I bet it looked better in the past.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Okay, let me grab that music box real quick. Ooh, it's almost nighttime. Alright, so the puzzles started back since Barbara's mom. I meant Barbara's dad. Either that or the puzzles has been around, but only her father knew about it or some shit. I really don't know what how the puzzles work or who discovered it first. Am I the only one not following the story completely, or am I just like tripping my balls off right now? Alright.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
I
She
can't
said
see.
after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
I almost cannot see anything in this house.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
2005. Goddamn.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal.
Wait, so
Almost
he's
friendly.
been doing this for a long time? What the? Eat those peaches, boy. Eat them peaches.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly
What the fuck?
and Calvin.
Wait. So,
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I don't have a week or a month.
I'ma fuck with mine.
Or a single week.
I'ma fuck with mine.
I'd be happy. I can already imagine the sun.
I'ma fuck with my life. I'ma fuck with my life. We gon' party all night. She don't care if I die. Yeah, right, yeah, right. Yeah, I bet you won't cry. Yeah, I bet you won't try. But you know I don't mind. But you know I don't mind. Yeah, right, yeah, right.
and the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Ah, dang, they put borders. Invisible borders on the game that feels so free. Look at that nice guy. That looks real. If it didn't tell you this was a game, you would actually think that this is a picture of a nice guy. Look at that. That's real
I
as hell.
think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Man, whatever is this game, I don't care what it is. Just hurry up with the story. Cause it's been like an hour and what minutes of just random family died of sudden mysterious death, and I don't even know.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Used to dying?
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Alright.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh, I like the design. Alright, Molly, she loved cats. And the moon. Sev. Eddie. Walter. And Barbara, who was destined to be a star.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Oh my, wait a second, hold up. Oh, bro, that's like 1 month away from me when I was born. What the hell?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
Well, not 1 month, like...
Part of me thinks this is
8
what she
months away
wanted
from
all
me.
along. For me to come back someday
Yeah, so she gonna do
and
some
find
real depressing
everything out
shit
for
right now.
myself.
I'm sorry, but I'm trying not to talk over the commentary, but it's like really hard because you never know when she'll stop talking.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Wait, she's 17 and she said she would. Oh. Wait, she's pregnant? Oh. Wait. There's something messed up going on here. How are you pregnant at 17? How? When? FBI,
I never met
open
Grandpa
up.
Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Well, that's about it for the video, because I am still trying to figure out how she's pregnant at 17. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna end it for the video. It was nice playing this. I give it a 6.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
I give it a 7 out of 10. I wish I had more controls like jump, crouch, and stuff, but like all you could do is like just press R1 and just move around and stuff. I mean, it's free flowing and shit, and the graphics are nice, and the story's a little bit intriguing, just a little bit confusing, just a tad bit, but you know, still intriguing. But the controls are kind of lacking. The story is just too weird, and the drawing point is with me is I'm playing it as a 17-year-old pregnant woman. Yep. And so I'm gonna say this is a good game, 7 out of 10, and see y'all guys later. This was not a review. I don't know why I'm saying 7 out of 10, but you know, this is a good game. See you guys later.